And welcome to another episode of Tea with Z. My name is Zamil Solanki, and it's an absolute pleasure to be joining each and every one of you again on this day today, being World Animal Day. So, if you are a pet lover, it's even more special day for you today, and a really awesome way to start the week. And if you're not the biggest fan of pets or animals, then stay tuned anyway, because you're gonna, I'm sure, get some golden nuggets out of today's episode. But before we do kick off, go grab your cuppa, go grab your cup of tea, whatever you are having, because we're about to jump into it. And the special shout out to those that are joining us from the Limitless Network. The Limitless Network is a group of like-minded people looking to help one another along their own health journey. That's it. It's not about being in a business. It's not about being, running a health related business specifically. It's about the fact that we collectively value health. And it's a really cool platform to just jump on as a community to share ideas, to share wisdom and inspiration within that community as well. So jump on there. It would be absolutely awesome to see each and every one of you. Not only if you are already in the Limitless Network, but bringing your loved ones and your family along on the journey with you. So today, World Animal Day, World Animal Day. And you might be wondering, well, why am I bringing this up on an episode of Tea with Z? But when you look at the evolving trends, and we talk about trends a lot, we talk about trends a lot. And when we can look at trends, we can see the future in advance, we can plan for that, and we can then actually accommodate our business modeling to embrace these trends earlier on. Because by embracing these trends earlier on, we're able to capitalize on the opportunities that these new trends present. And so, what I wanted to chat to you about today, being World Animal Day, is the trend of pets in the workplace. Pets in the workplace. And when you look at this trend of pets in the workplace and you look at how COVID has accelerated the acceptance of pets in the workplace, because guess what? The workplace changed to your living room, to your home study, to your bedroom, and your companion animal was always there. Your companion pet was always there. And what that's helped is really, really helped to navigate the challenges of isolation within a COVID environment. And what we've done, or what we've noticed now in our workplace, is this undeniable bond between the human and our pet. Now, growing up, we had a loving dog. Actually, it was my sister's dog. She's the big animal lover in our household. And that dog's name was Pepsi. And when we look at Pepsi growing up and the relationship that Pepsi had with us growing up, there was definitely this connection, this undeniable bond. Because at the end of the day, when we were in school, and that's when we had our animal, our pet, when you looked at that relationship that we had with our pet, um, it was that bond was very solidified when we came home. Because when you looked at school like a workplace, you had that level of disconnect. You would say bye and you would leave. But what COVID has really shown us is that this bond has strengthened between animal and human. And as a result of that, what we're finding now is this real embracing of pets in the workplace. Now, you might be wondering, well, in a health related situation, how do we embrace pets in our workplace? Well, take a second here. When you look at pets in our own lives and the way in which they support our own mental health and well-being, their companionship allows us to create elements of emotional stability. Pets are widely documented to help out with many medical conditions, including depression, anxiety, but also helping us to navigate everyday lives. You look at the amazing work that Guide Dogs Australia does in helping those that have sensory deprivation, so such as sight deprivation, to navigate the world in which we live in. And so what I really wanted to ask you today is how pet friendly is your workplace. And now on World Animal Day, I'm going to extend that to how pet friendly are the products that you sell and the services that you offer within your business. Because when you look at being pet friendly, yes, you might encourage pets to come into your organization. Yes, like the physical animal themselves. But when you look at even the products that you sell, there is this amazing trend shifting away from not testing on animals for using vegan products and ingredients within their products, for being cruelty free, for being environmentally conscious and responsible, for being eco friendly. And so when you're looking at this as World Animal Day, I want you to start to think about, well, what are these trends beyond just even embracing pets in the workplace? How are you embracing this movement to appreciating animals as a whole? Appreciating animals and the roles in which they play in the environmental ecosystem that we live. And when you look at these trends, you look at the way in which conscious consumerism is now taking a hold. Just take a walk in your local grocery store. Just starting to be consciously aware of the marketing labels that are now being promoted on packaging about how these companies and these manufacturers are now being environmentally responsible or playing to an environmentally responsible state. And then flip the product over and just see what they're promoting in terms of their commitments to being more eco-friendly, to not testing on animals, to being more consciously aware of the role in which animals play. And as a result of that, on today being World Animal Day, how are you going to embrace this? What can you do within your business to promote the opportunities that lie within this? You might own a bar. You might own a bar and start only serving responsibly sourced products. You might own a cafe and might now be supporting sustainable forests, because we know that those impacts have on the animal populations. You might own a restaurant and now start, or some sort of health related nutritional, I don't know, supplement store, and you're now no longer using palm oil because the dramatic effects and drastic effects it's had on animal populations all over the world. And so when you look at World Animal Day, it's now an opportunity to look at two things, like I've mentioned. Where's this trend evolving into embracing our companion animals within the workplace? Actually, three things then. How are we embracing our customers to interact with us, with their companion animals? You look at Bunnings, for example. You look at Bunnings. Bunnings obviously is a very different format store. You know, we're not all like Bunnings and have the ability to have so much space, concrete floors everywhere. But at the end of the day, we all have the ability to look at the way our businesses operate and go, well, how can we better foster relationships between our customers who also love their animals and their pets? And thirdly, how can we engage with manufacturers, producers, suppliers, local other businesses, our industry bodies, our communities, to actually embrace more conscious awareness around animals? And so those three things is what I wanted to ask you today on World Animal Day. Is what can you do differently, not only today, tomorrow, but to capitalize on this trend before your competitors do? Is it if you're in the cleaning industry even and you're promoting yourself to be using environmentally friendly products? Is it as simple as that? So where are these trends? Well, these trends are there, but where are the opportunities within these trends in your own world, along your own health entrepreneurial journey? And how can you capitalize on it now moving forward? Because trust me, if you don't, somebody else will. And without your ability to capitalize on it early on, and look, at the end of the day, we're not talking high level things here. We're talking about just being consciously aware and being able to promote your stance and your, I guess, positioning on this. You might not believe in this at all. But for those that do, how can then you embrace this emerging trend? And for those that you don't, well, what are you doing then differently to then not cater to this? Because this trend is here. It is now. And if you're just digging your head in the sand saying, no, I'm not going to agree to this, then where are you going to end up? And only you can answer that. Or where do you want to end up? So, World Animal Day today. Where do the opportunities lie in embracing an animal positive culture within your organization and within your community? So that's my question for you today. And talking about amazing communities, the Limitless Network is one of those, a group of like-minded people banding together to support one another along their health journey. And the reason why I'm saying, like, you might be watching this on Facebook, on YouTube, on LinkedIn, even at the moment, and you're like, oh, well, I'm getting all this content anyway. You get exclusive content in the Limitless Network, exclusive content in the Limitless Network. So if that's not any other incentive to join, it's just a group of awesome people as well. So, at the end of the day, your network is your net worth. And that's what these amazing communities are all about as well. So special shout out to the Limitless Network there. Jump on. It's an amazing community. But that's it from me today. Wishing you an awesome, awesome day. And before I forget, by the way, tell me in the comment section below, is your workplace embracing a pet-friendly culture? And if so, how? How? If your workplace isn't, is it something that you'd want to bring up? And if so, how would you implement it? How would you implement it? Because it's all great to have the idea, but what tips and tricks could you share that would allow your workplace to really maximize these opportunities? And if you know of any special supplies or anything like that as well, that you want to give a special shout out to products that you use, that you love, or engagements that you have in your community that do amazing things that other people can connect with as well, definitely drop it in the comment section below, because at the end of the day, it's a great opportunity to share and put your hand up and say, I'm a part of this, and allow others to join us all on the journey together as well. So happy World Animal Day. That's it from me today. I really look forward to reading your comments in the comment section below. But other than that, stay safe, stay well wherever you are, and I look forward to catching you again on another episode of Tea with Z tomorrow morning. Bye for now.